in just a few seconds. All right, we got jumping jacks in 3, 2, 1. All right, so we're starting off with those jumping jacks, getting those arms all the way up overhead, making sure that we're having those feet nice and wide apart. If you need to modify, I'm going to step back a little bit. If you need to modify, you can step one foot out, then the other, instead of going for that full jump. All right, we got a couple more seconds, and we're starting it off with some froggies in 3, 2, 1. All right, so those froggies are that squat, plank, squat. So it's the back half of that burpee. We're not doing any kind of jumps, just a squat to a plank, and then back to that squat. If you need to walk it out, you can walk it out. We're constantly moving. That is the point. That is the goal. We're working the lower body, working those abs. We're going to bring it right back up for some twisting hops. Ready? And up. All right, so right back up onto those feet. We got twisting hops. So we're twisting that body, using those arms, staying nice and light on the balls of those feet to work those calf muscles. There you go, making sure that we're still breathing. All right, we got a couple more seconds, and we have butt kickers in 3, 2, 1. All right, so leaning forward, getting those heels up to those glutes. So we're getting a nice stretch in the fronts of those legs right there, working those quads out. There you go. If you need that target, you can bring that target to the back side. Bring those hands to that back side. We're going to take it right back to those jumping jacks in 3, 2, 1. All right, right back in for those jumping jacks. So right here, we're going to take those heart rates back up nice and high so we can work on burning those calories. We can work on warming up that body. We can work on getting those muscles engaged. All right, we're taking it back down for those froggies in 3, 2, 1. Froggies. So again, squat, plank, squat. That's it. So you're staying nice and low the whole time. Walking it out. We'll be walking, stepping one foot out, stepping right back up for that squat hold. Here we go. We got about 5 more seconds, and then we're going to hang out in that squat hold in 3, 2, 1. Squat hold. All right, so we're nice and low in the squat hold. Keeping that chest up, all that weight in those heels. When I say up, we're going to get right up for one squat and back down to that squat hold. And up. So squat, squat hold. Up, squat, squat hold. All right, let's take it up a notch. Let's make it a jump squat. Ready, and up. Jump squat, squat hold. Yeah, and up. Right back down. We got 5 more seconds. Keep holding in the squat. And we're going to take it to squats with a front kick in 3, 2, 1. Squat low. Get that front kick. Nice low squat. Solid front kick. Now that front kick, as you're driving that body back up, you're going to shift your weight, kick that foot out. And I want you guys to work on chopping that same hand with that same leg. Really working on that. That's going to help balance. That's going to help power. We have a couple seconds. We're going to hold that squat in 3, 2, 1. Squat hold. All right, we're nice and low. We're going to take it all the way down for surrenders. Ready, and go. All right, so we're going to work those legs, burning out those legs right here. So we're dropping down from that squat hold right down into that, to those knees, right down to that mat. There you go, keeping that chest up the entire time. Keep breathing, making sure that you're not pulling on your neck with your hands, but everything is nice and light touching on those ears. We have about 5 seconds, and we're going to take it up back to those jumping jacks in 3, 2, 1. All right, right back to those jumping jacks. There we go. Again, walking it out if you need to. If I do a lot of those hops, the mic gets really close to my face and into my mouth. So I'm just going to walk it out right here. Getting that modified version for you guys if you need that. So you can kind of see what it looks like. Whatever version that you're doing, make sure that those arms come all the way overhead. All right, we don't want to just stop here. We want to get those arms all the way up. Working those shoulders, working those arms, working those backs. All right, we got a couple seconds, and we're taking it down for a hollow hold in 3, 2, and down. All right, so this hollow hold, you're going to bring those shoulders off of the mat. That core is engaged, those feet are up. So one thing you can do if you need that modification is bringing those hands underneath those hips. That's going to support your lower back. Just keep those abs nice and tight. Imagining that belly button is pushing back to that spine. We have a couple seconds and we're switching it up. We have reverse crunches in 3, 2, 1. All right, so you got a couple options here in this reverse crunch. So you're gonna start off making sure you bring those legs out, that body out. So we're kind of like in that hollow hold. Exhale and bring those knees into that chest. Now, if you need to, you can have those hands beside you for that support. If you need that supported reverse crunch. If you want to work a little bit harder here this morning, or today, whenever you're watching this, you can make this reverse crunches with a twist. And twist that body as you exhale and bring those knees into that chest. That's going to work those abs just a little bit more in a little bit different way in those oblique areas. All right, guys, we got a couple seconds and we're holding that hollow hold in 3, 2, 1, hollow hold. All right, guys, we have 15 seconds to hold. So keep breathing, keep holding, don't drop those feet. Keep it up, making sure you're not tucking your chin into your chest. We want to keep those airways nice and open. Make sure we're breathing. All right, guys, we're taking it to runner sit-ups in 3, 2, 1. So those arms are across that chest. We're getting that sit-up and then twisting. So as you sit up, so the sit-up is first, and then you're going to twist, bringing that knee up into that chest. So you're going to twist that elbow to that knee. So it's that hybrid between that sit-up and that bicycle. All right, so we're working those obliques. I really, really like these. If you want to challenge yourself, keep your feet off of the ground the whole time. That's going to really work your core to keep those feet up. We have just a couple more seconds, and we're going to take it all the way back up for those jumping jacks in 3, 2, 1. All right, so we're back on those feet. Back up to those jumping jacks. Getting that heart rate back up, getting those bodies warmed back up. I mean, they're already warm, they're warm enough, but we want to get them warmed up a little bit more, getting those heart rates back up, working those muscles a little bit more with that quicker movement. All right, guys, when I say down, we're going to hold that high plank in 3, 2, and down. All right, so we're in this high plank. So keeping in mind, hands, elbow, shoulder, wrist, everything's aligned right here. So giving you that nice side view. We're all in alignment. Hands, wrist, elbow, shoulder. So we're not way up here, we're not way down here. And those abs are engaged. So we're not sticking our hips down. We're not sticking that butt up. We have about 15 seconds. Keep going, keep holding. All right, we're gonna add in some shoulder taps here in just a couple seconds. So keep breathing, belly button to that spine. We've got 5, 4, 3, 2, and shoulder taps. All right, so we're just tapping those shoulders as fast as you can. So if you really need to slow it down to keep your abs engaged, so you're not swaying side to side, really slowing it down. To modify here, you're gonna have a wider stance. So don't drop down to your knees. I want everyone to stay on your toes as long as you can. The modification is just to widen your stance. The closer your feet are, the more challenging this is going to be. The wider that stance, the further apart, the more modified, the more you might be able to get in on your toes, and that's super important right now. All right, guys, we're taking it up. We've got high knees in 3, 2, 1, and high knees. Woo. All right, so these high knees, we're getting those knees up nice and high, nice and quick. If you need to march it out, you're marching it out by bringing one knee up. Well, I mean, you're bringing one knee up at a time anyways. But if you're marching it out, you're going slower. Really driving that knee up, really working that lower part of those abs right here. We have less than 5 seconds, and we're taking it down to wide arm push-ups. 3, 2, and down. All right, so we're making that wide arm with our hands. So they're wider than those shoulders, fingertips are pointed outward. When you go down, you're making that 90-degree bend with those arms. So that's gonna work more so in that chest, into those biceps. On your exhale, you're pushing away from the ground so that we can get ourselves away and really using that breath to use those muscles to work that body. There we go, we got a couple seconds. We're gonna take it right back up for those jumping jacks in 3, 2, 1. All right, back up. These jumping jacks are our best friend this morning. So we're working them, we're getting those heart rates up. We have 15 seconds of jumping jacks, 15 seconds. Trying to see how many more you can get, how quick you can make those. All right, guys, when I say down, we're gonna hold that squat in 3, 2, and down. Squat hold. All right, we're nice and low. We have 60 seconds left in this warm-up, and we're gonna play a game. Y'all know I love games. So if I say down, you're going down for a push-up. If I say up, you're up for that tuck jump. So we're gonna start off in 3, 2, and down. All right, taking it to that right plank. Get that push-up, right back to that squat hold. Nice. Hold it, and up. So we got that tuck jump. Bringing those knees up, landing softly back down into that squat. That modified tuck jump. One knee up, then the other. Up. We got 2 tuck jumps right here. 2 tuck jumps. Woo! Getting it in. Nice. Down, up. All right, so that's that push-up and a tuck jump. So you can almost make it a burpee with a tuck jump and a push-up if you want to. That's cool. And then hold that squat. Hold it here. You got it. Down. You got non-stop push-ups for 15 seconds right here, everyone. 15 seconds, that's it. So as many times as you can, getting those push-ups in, getting those reps in. You need to drop to those knees as you push up, starting on those toes. I want you to scale that push-up, work that upper body, and time. Woo! All right, nice job, guys. Go ahead and grab yourself a sip of water. We are going to stretch it out. All right. All right, so we're going to stretch. We're going to start off with that runner's lunge. So that right foot is behind, left foot is in front. And you're going to bring those hands to the inside of that left foot. All right, now we want to make sure in this stretch that your knee is staying over your ankle the entire time. So don't let your knee cave in. Don't let it flare out. If you drop down onto your forearms for that deeper stretch, just make sure that your knee stays directly over the ankle. All right? So, happy Sunday, Sunday Fun Day to you guys. I hope you guys, for anyone that did do the virtual 5K yesterday for our mental health awareness, thank you guys so much for participating in that. I loved seeing all the posts, everyone getting outside. It was gorgeous outside yesterday, so I loved that. I loaded up on my sunscreen, my bug spray, and I'm like good to go today, so I'm happy about that. Let's go ahead and switch legs. So that right foot is in front, hands on the inside of that right foot. All right, so with that being said, if you did participate in the virtual 5K, if you have pictures, posts, for my Novi peeps, y'all probably saw Will from our North Glen studio posted in our groups to send him any content, any videos, any pictures that you may have taken from yesterday. So make sure to get those over to him so that we have those. Also, with that being said, with May being Mental Health Awareness Month, let's go ahead and drop down onto that back knee, straighten out that front leg, toes are pointed up at the ceiling, reach up, and then exhale, fold down, reaching for those toes. All right, so with that being said, today is the last day of May. Thank you, Angie, for reminding me that it's May 31st. It's just crazy. This month has been super long, but we're here, home stretch, we made it. So make sure that you're using that hashtag still, real convo. So that hashtag is going to help spread awareness for mental health. Let's go ahead and slide this foot forward as far as you can into this side split. So it's super important to get that conversation rolling. You know, it's something that not a lot of people talk about, but a lot of people do struggle with. So let's make sure that we are spreading awareness, spreading positivity, all that good stuff. Let's go ahead and switch legs. So that right leg is down, left leg is out, toes are up, reaching out, really stretching out that diaphragm, those rib cages, folding down. And then also when you check in, make sure you are tagging us, posting your sweaty selfies. I love seeing all those sweaty selfies, seeing all your hard work. Awesome. And then also you're texting us for your attendance. So make sure you get that in. We're still tracking for milestones and honor roll. So get that attendance in. Let us know that you took class. Even if you took a replay class, let us know. The only class that doesn't count for attendance though is yoga. So just a little reminder on that. Go ahead and slide this foot forward as far as you can into the side split. Nice. Trying to get both hips on the ground is our goal. If you can't get very far out, that's okay. You're stretching out your hamstring, and that's super important too. That's going to help with kicks. We have a lot of good kicks today, so we want to make sure that our hamstrings are nice and stretched out. Also, so since it's Sunday, make sure later on today we'll be posting our schedule for next week. So if you guys didn't notice, this week's schedule kind of changed a little bit with the weekend classes. So just make sure that you're checking in, you're familiarizing yourself with the schedule so you know what's going on, you know what classes that you can get to. Let's go ahead and stand up with your feet wider than your hips. I'm going to back up a little bit. You're going to reach up and then exhale, folding down. And then when you're ready, slowly start sliding those feet apart as wide as you can, rolling up onto your heels. So that's going to stretch out those inner thighs, stretching those hips, getting nice and low here. All right. And then to give you guys a quick reminder of the breakdown of class, I'm sure, y'all know kind of what to expect at this point. But just as that reminder, if you have music that you would like to play in the background, you go ahead, play that in the background. Let's go ahead and take it down into that figure 4 stretch. So right leg is in, left leg is out, turn to chest is over your thigh, reach up, and then exhale, fold down, reaching for those toes. So if you have music that you'd like to play in the background, you can definitely play that. I'm not going to be playing music in class, just like normal. So if you guys need to listen to music as you work out, I totally understand. I'm the same way. Feel free, blare that music. Just make sure you can still hear me for some cues during class. And then if you have weights and want to use weights during class as well, that's totally fine too. If you haven't used weights yet and you have a bag, I would definitely recommend trying it at least one time. Go ahead and switch legs. So even if it's just for like the first round or something, like sometimes when I'm taking class at home, I have a bag at home, but I'll use weights for like the jab cross round. And it's a game changer. So it's such a different feeling, but it's really cool, and I love it. And if you haven't tried it yet, I would recommend to try it. But we had our 10-minute warm-up already. We have 6 bag rounds, 3 minutes apiece. At the end of that 3 minutes, so the last 45 seconds of the round is going to be dedicated for some core/conditioning. So that piece is completely optional. If you want to continue on the bag round, continue on the combo, that's perfectly fine as well. I'll be doing the conditioning and core section, so you can follow along with me on that, or you can just continue what you're doing on the bag. Let's go ahead and take it into that butterfly stretch, soles of those feet together, as close to your body as you can, sitting up nice and tall, trying to get your knees onto the ground, making sure that your spine is straight so you don't round your spine, keeping your chest out, keeping your chin out, and if you can get your knees on the ground, then you can fold forward a little bit. After that 6th round, we have our speed round, and then we're finishing off with our conditioning. So it's going to be good stuff. We have a lot of good stuff in the class plan today, so I'm super excited about it. I feel like we've been getting a lot of this stuff lately, but I'm not going to give anything away, so you can take a guess in your head. Let's go ahead and take it into that double hamstring stretch. Both legs out long, flex those feet, reach up, and then exhale, fold down, reaching for those toes. Also, with May ending, that means May would be booty pulls almost done. So today's after class, we have 50 squats. So if you guys want to stick around and do 50 squats with me, you totally can. If you want to stick around and stay for class, the next class coming up is like right after this one, so you can do that too. Whatever, it's cool with me. All right, but we have officially made it to the best part of the hour, which are bag rounds. Woo! All right, guys, go ahead and grab your gloves. We're going to get started. All right, so I'm going to be demoing both on the bag and in the air. So, of course, round 1, we're going to start off with our jab cross. But it's going to be a little bit different. We're going to add some things in. So first things first, we want to make sure that we have our good fighter's guards. So we'll move this a little bit closer. So we want left foot in front, right foot behind, keeping those knees slightly bent, hands at our face. So we're going to start off with 30 jab crosses. So that jab is shoulder height, palm down with that left hand. Cross with that right, shoulder height, palm down. Make sure you get that pivot. So we have 30 jab cross. 1, 2, 3, 30. All the way to 30. Don't just do 4 like I did. So 30, and then you're going to do 20, and then a froggy. So 1, 2, 3, 20, then a froggy. And then you've got 10, 1, 2, 3, 10, and a tuck jump. All right? So 30, and then 20 with a froggy, and then 10 with a tuck jump. You guys can go ahead and get started. 30 jab cross, 20 followed by a froggy, and then 10 followed by a tuck jump. If you're not feeling that tuck jump, after that 10, just take one knee up, then the other. So that's going to work that core muscle that the tuck jump would work. Still making sure that we're landing softly on the balls of those feet. All right, so we got that 30. Make sure after you hit that tuck jump, after you do that tuck jump, that you're landing softly on the balls of those feet. Landing nice and soft to protect those knees. All right, again, you can just modify that tuck jump by driving those knees up one at a time. All right, we are at that 60-second point right here. So we only have 60 seconds left in this round. So keep going. The goal here is to go for the entire time without stopping. We don't want to take any breaks today. We want to go all the way, so that's going to help build that endurance. We're building up that body. We are working towards those goals today. See ya. All right, guys, we're coming up on our final 15 seconds of this round. And then we're taking it down for an elbow plank with knee taps. So keep going, keep moving. Yeah, trying to see how many more times. If you can get to that froggy again, maybe you can get to that tuck jump again. We've got 3, 2, and 1. Down to that elbow plank. And then we're adding in those knee taps. All right, so I'm going to give you kind of a side view of that. Although I realize that you can't really see my knees. So we're down in this elbow plank, keeping those hips low. And then you're tapping those knees on the ground one at a time. So when you tap those knees, making sure that you're not sticking your butt up. So everything, your body is nice and still, your back is nice and straight, and then you're just using the lower part of your abs to drop your knees down onto the ground to tap them. All right, so this is gonna work that lower part of that core. So this is that one area that's super difficult for women to work. So that's why we gotta do things like this, so we can get that nice area right there, that little lower abs, and time. Woo! All right, guys, this next combo is going to be short, sweet, to the point. So we got an uppercut sandwich. So yeah. All right, so we're working on 2 left punches, 2 right punches. So keep in mind, uppercuts are different on the bag than they are off the bag. So off the bag, we're going to hit up, almost like we're going for that chin shot, still getting that pivot. So the pivot's going to turn our body using those abs. We're going to reset, jab, cross, reset, and then throw your uppercut. Same thing on the bag. So you've got that uppercut on the left side, drop that arm down, pivot and stab straight into that bag like Wolverine. Come on back to your guard, jab, cross, again, reset, and then throw that uppercut. All right, you guys can go ahead and get started. So we got left upper, jab, cross, right upper. Left upper, jab, cross, right upper. So making sure between those punches you are getting that reset. So I don't want you to go right from that uppercut into your jab and do anything all crazy. So make sure you get that uppercut on that left side, reset, then through your jab cross. So it's a nice, solid jab cross. Nice, same thing on that back, making sure that you have a nice, straight wrist, hitting that so that your arm stays at a 90 degree. So we're not scooping any ice cream today. So making sure everything's nice and controlled. I really like uppercuts. I think they're a lot of fun to do. I like to work my power on them. I like to make sure I get those pivots. So make sure you're getting those pivots too. Pivots are key. If you've never seen Friends, watch it. And then we can all yell pivot together and laugh. That's my favorite thing. I like laughing. Make myself laugh 90% of the time, but I feel like that's okay. All right, guys, we have 60 seconds left. 60 more seconds. Working through it. Nice. Going non-stop. Not slowing down. All the way to the end. All right, guys, we got less than 30 seconds, and we have a hollow hold coming up. So keep moving, keep it going. All right, we have a hollow hold in 5, 4, 3, 2, into that hollow hold. Now since we have those gloves on, you can keep them up off of the ground. That's going to give you some extra weight, so it's going to be a little bit more challenging. If you need to modify here, you can keep those forearms on the ground, and that'll help kind of give you an extra little bit of height, a little bit to kind of take the tension off of your lower back if you're experiencing any lower back pain or tension. Keep those elbows on the ground, and if you absolutely need to, you can put those hands underneath those hips to elevate a little bit more to take that tension out. We have 10 seconds, so keep holding here. Nice and strong. Keep breathing, so important. 3, 2, and time. All right, nice job, guys. Again, grab yourself a sip of water. We have another round that's nice, short, sweet, to the point, and it's got kicks. So this next combo, we have all right, so we have a left side kick in this round. Side kicks are my absolute favorite thing to do, so I hope you guys are excited. I'm excited. We have a lot of hits, a lot of punches on that left side today in this round. So we've got a left uppercut, right uppercut, left body hook, and then from here, all you're gonna do is continue to turn, kind of step your right foot back a little bit, so you can bring that left foot to make a T, turn to the left side of your body, facing that back, bring that knee across, and then extend to hit with the heel of your foot. Making sure that you're chopping with that left hand too, and pivoting on that standing foot. You guys can go ahead and get started. So again, left up, right up, left body hook, left side kick. Left up, right up, left body hook, left side kick. All right, in that air. So we got left up, right up, left body hook. You're still turning, bringing that knee up and extend. Still working on that pivot too. So just because you don't have a bag doesn't mean you don't have to pivot. That pivot's super important to turn your body and protect your knee and your ankle. So it's protecting that leg. All right, so making sure we get that pivot so we can stay safe. I think that these are a lot of fun to do, especially in the air, because it works your body, it works your lower body just a little bit more because you don't have something to catch you. So you're here, you kind of got to catch yourself. You kind of got to work that balance. So that balance is strengthening your foot, strengthening your ankle. So we're working on building up that lower body. So we're getting strong feet today. So I mean that's cool. So that's something you do every day. And then on that bag, we're hitting the bag with the heel of that foot. All right, so making sure, taking it nice and slow to start off. When you're comfortable, you're good to go. Then you can start adding power. Then you can start adding speed. But you want to work that foundation first. Once you're good on that foundation, once you have that key, then you'll have that power. It all comes. So trust me, trust me. All right, we got 30 seconds here, 30 more seconds. All right, we got 10 seconds, and we're taking it back down to that elbow plank with knee taps. Keep going, try to get that combo in one more time through. 3, 2, 1. All right, so we're all the way back down to that elbow plank, and we're adding in those knee taps, and one at a time, tapping that ground. Again, just like we did in those shoulder taps, a way to modify it is by stepping those feet apart a little bit wider. So it's going to give you a little bit wider of a base, and it's going to kind of help a little bit if you need that. So it's all good, taking those feet apart as wide as you need to. If you want them to be super close together, challenge yourself, that's okay too. You can even hit those knees at the same time for a challenge. Just make sure to keep that back straight and that butt low. And if you're hitting that back still, you're going all the way. You have 10 more seconds. You got it. Keep moving. We're almost there. And time. Woo! All right, nice job, guys. Go ahead and grab a sip of water. This next combo, we have all right, so we're hitting that right side kick this time. So this is my strong side, it's my good side. All right, so we've got a right hook, left hook, right uppercut. So it's kind of different, kind of mirroring last round. So we're doing a lot of right side heavy. And then we're going to take that left foot. We're going to step it back behind that right foot, turning your right side to the bag, bring that right knee across your body, and extend. Again, we're hitting with the heel of that foot. So one more time, right body hook, left body hook, right uppercut, right side kick. All right, you guys can go ahead and get started. Right body, left body, right uppercut, right side kick. Right body, left body, right uppercut, right side kick. Making sure on that air, you're still turning. Your opponent's always in front of you, all right? So we're not kicking to the sides. We are still turning, getting that opponent right there in the front. Working that balance. So this is working that booty right here, the side of that butt, working those hips. So it's super, super helpful if you take that knee all the way across to that left elbow. That's going to help engage your abs and give you that nice full range of motion that you're going to need to get that kick out. Woo! Trying to get nice and sideways on the back, bring those side kicks, feeling those abs working. We're working hard today. I love it. We got 60 seconds left in this round. All right, guys, this is it. 30 more seconds. Keep working it. All right, we got about 10 seconds, and we're taking it to that hollow hold. So keep working, trying to work through it at least one more time. You can do it. 3, 2, 1. All right, so we're back down to that hollow hold. Keeping those feet lifted, keeping those shoulders up. If you want to go for that challenge, you can bring those arms up overhead and kind of work. Kind of reminds me more of a banana or a boat. I don't know why, but we're just breathing. We're just hanging out, chilling. This is good, comfortable. This is a good spot right here. We're imagining that belly button is pushing back into that spine. So that's also going to help to keep those abs engaged. And that'll also, if you really think about that and focus on that, that could help to kind of take your mind off of your back. So if you do have lower back pain or if you're feeling tension, thinking more about the controlling of the abs and the squeezing and the belly button could help. But that is time. So guys, go ahead and grab yourself a sip of water. This next combo we have all right, so both of our kicks are on that left side. All right, so if you are off the bag, you are doing a knee. So what this combo is going to look like, we have that left side kick. So starting off left side to the bag, your opponent, bring that knee across, extend out, reset for that jab, right uppercut, left body hook, and then you're just going to bring that knee straight up for that left knee. If you're on that bag, you're going to switch those feet for that left roundhouse. You guys can go ahead and get started. So again, left side kick, jab, right uppercut, left hook, left knee / roundhouse. Again, we've got left side kick, jab, right uppercut, left body hook, left knee / roundhouse. All right, so there's a lot of footwork to be done in this round, but that's okay. So we're taking it down, we're slowing it down, we're getting that footwork in, we're working how we need to work those feet. Making sure we get those steps, we switch those feet, and we step to the left or the right on that roundhouse. If you're doing that knee, we're just throwing that knee up. And we're taking those knees down like we're cracking a piece of wood over that knee. Because we're strong. And we can do that because we are strong. And we are strong enough to do that in our minds. And then if you want to try it at home, don't tell anyone I told you to. All right, guys, we have less than 60 seconds, so keep going, keep moving. We're almost there. This is it. Go time right here. "30 seconds. Woo! All right, guys, we're going to take it down. We got 15 more seconds, but we're taking it to that elbow plank with knee taps. So keep going. You have 15 seconds. Keep moving. Working there. And down. All right, so we're in that elbow plank. We've got those knee taps. And we're just breathing, so don't hold your breath. Sometimes I find myself holding my breath in this one. Don't do it. Don't be a Michaela. Keep breathing. So important. We don't want to pass out, right? We want to breathe. The breathing is going to help us so we can keep holding. All right, we got about 15 seconds. Keep going, keep going. We can do this, we can do this. Just a little bit longer. You got it. Keeping those booties low. 5, 4, 3, 2, and time. We have officially made it to the last round, which is the best one. Woo! All right, this last round's a lot of fun. We have a lot of kicks. Actually, we have all kicks. So, yeah. All right, we have all kicks. And we only have one kick on the left side. So, we're starting off on that roundhouse. So, we're going to take that step out to the left, hit that right shin to the bag, left front kick, squat it down, right front kick, and then turning to your right side to the bag for that right side kick. If you're in the air, you have a knee. All you're doing on that knee, bringing that knee forward so you're not moving your feet. Just that knee coming forward, all right? You guys go ahead and get started. So, right roundhouse slash knee, left front kick, squat, right front kick, right side kick. One more time, we got that right knee slash roundhouse, left front kick, squat, right front kick, right side kick. And this round, this is the best round, not only because it's all kicks, and we all love to do these kicks, but also because we get to be here the longest. So regardless if you were hitting the whole 3 minutes the whole time, this one is the whole 3 minutes the whole time. So we're trying to hit no breaks all the way through it. And we are already almost 1 minute in, so that's a pretty cool thing right there. Time flies when you're having a good time. And that's so true. Making sure on those squats, keeping that chest up, and all that weight is in those heels. All right, we're about halfway through. So if you want to take it up a notch, you can make that squat into a jump squat for funsies. I mean, why not, right? So if you want to do that, just making sure that you're landing softly on the balls of those feet, right back down into that squat. Work those legs a little bit more. Woo, there we go. All right, guys, we have less than 60 seconds. So I want you guys to try to see if you can make it through this entire final 60 seconds with non-stop movements. So trying to get in as many combos as you can. If that means you need to slow your pace down a little bit, slow it down a little bit. Find a good manageable pace for you. If that means you're going to go supersonic speed, then hey, go supersonic speed. Just make sure that your form is good. That's all I ask. So if you are taking that challenge and going nice and quick, I want you to have nice, good form, all right? Protect yourself. So we have about 25 seconds left in this round. So keep going, keep moving. All right, we got 10 seconds. All right, we're taking it into side kicks with squat. In 3, 2, 1. So after each side kick, you got one squat. And then you're going to turn. And then do that squat. So we're going to be doing a lot of turning, a lot of legs, but that's okay because it's good for us. If you're in the air, you're still turning. So I still want you to work that turn because that's going to make sure you have good form so that while you are in the background, you're not kicking out to the side because we're still focusing on our opponent being in front of us. That's what we have. That's what we're imagining. That's what we're doing. All right? So just really working that side kick. Get nice and low in that squat. And hey, if you want to go for that challenge here, you can make it a jump squat. That's totally fine with me. That's cool. I won't be mad. But we're almost there. We've hit that halfway point right here. So keep working, keep moving, get those legs going. Think of that nice, sexy, up, lower body that we have right now, that we are working on right now. Think of how strong those legs are getting, how strong that booty is getting. Think of those hamstrings, those nice pre-quads, our strong feet, because that's a thing. All right, keep it up, keep it up. We got 20 seconds. Trying to get nice, good connection on those kicks. Really loving these side kicks. And we got 10 seconds. That's it. 10 seconds. Try to get in a couple more. Nice, good rotations. 3, 2, and time. Woo! All right, nice job, everyone. Go ahead and ditch your gloves. We are going to send it off with a game because y'all know I love games. So you don't need your gloves for this. We're all going to hang out in a high plank. All right, so every time that I say down, you have one thing. Every time I say up, you have another thing. So down, you have a push-up. All right, so we're just hanging out in this high plank. If I say down, that's one push-up, back to your high plank. If I say up, you got a squat, jump, and then back to your high plank. So basically, it's like a burpee, pretty much. All right, so we're going to hang out in this high plank in 3, 2, 1. All right, so we're planking it out nice and high in that plank. Remembering, hands, elbow, shoulder, wrist. Everything's in alignment here. So hands aren't too far up, hands aren't too far down. Down. Time to push up. One push up. Keep those elbows tucked in. And right back out. Down. One more. One more push up. Yeah, we're going to hang out in this high plank. Just hold it here. Nice. Breathe. Up, up. All right, so that's 2 like little burpee things. So you got that squat, jump, back to that plank, and then do one more time. Yeah. And then right back to that high plank. Hold it. Nice. Down, up. All right, so it's like the reverse burpee. So you got to plank and then finish that. So squat, jump, and then right back to that high plank. Let's hang out right here and breathe. Keep holding. Nice. Down, down, down. We got 3 push-ups right here. 3 push-ups. There we go. All right, keep holding, keep holding. We're in this high plank now. We're going to hold this high plank for a little bit of time. So be comfortable. Get your bearings, making sure everything's aligned. Squeeze that core and making sure that you're not tucking that chin. So you're looking past those hands, keeping your airways open. Nice. Up. All right, so it's like that little burpee thing. Woo. Back to that plank. Nice. I'm seeing a couple tuck jumps and take that. Down. All right. So we're going to hold this high plank. Just hold it here. Breathe. Squeezing those abs. We only have a little bit of time left. All right, guys, we're going to finish it off. We have non-stop burpees with a push-up in 3, 2, 1. All right, this is it. 20 seconds of that burpee with a push-up. If you need to walk it out, walk it out. We are moving. We are working that upper body. We are working that lower body. We are working head to toe right here. So really fueling, really working, getting those muscles activated. We have 5, 4, 3, 3, 2, and time. Woo! All right, nice job, guys. So, because we are nice and warmed up, if you want to stick around for those squats, we got 50 squats right here. So you guys go ahead and get right into it. If you're not sticking around for squats,